Hi there, Eric back again, your learning futurist. And in this video, we're going to talk about the future of tourism through a project I've been developing over the past couple of years called the My Hometown Project, where students all over the world are creating virtual tours, learning about the future of the tourism and hospitality industry through the lens of things like augmented and virtual reality, artificial intelligence, etc., etc. But in this video, we're talking about using this technology to think about the future itself. We're actually going to take a tour of a future distant Kyoto to help us talk about some of the issues that might come around, some of the advantages, some of the opportunities also that might come around perhaps the year 2100 as we think about tourism in Kyoto through the My Hometown Project. Coming right up. All right, the My Hometown Project, myhometownproject.com, very easy to find, allowing you to create, curate, and design tours. There's a couple of projects that go along with this about what it means for the future, how to create tours, how to tell stories through VR, etc., etc. A whole bunch of good stuff. Go onto the website to find out more. But we have some tours. You can come in here and actually take some tours made by students and myself and other people around the world to kind of do a tourism that we don't usually do, right? You go into places and feel like what it is to grow up in these places instead of going to the main tourist attractions, right? So, for example, you can go to Kameoka in Kyoto if you're coming to go to Oyamazaki. What's over here? Uji City, which is a suburb district, a city outside of Kyoto. A tour which I made called Future Kyoto, where we're actually going to take a look at what it might be like in the future using this technology, right? All of this stuff in this tour is actually created with the assistance of generative AI. So in this tour, we talk about a few different things, but this is the kind of web version. You can view it on your iPhone, you can view it on your tablet or on your PC, but you can also view it in one of these, a headset, in which I'm going to show you in just a moment. But you'll notice a couple of things here. This isn't a place that you know. This is actually created using AI, using the assistance of artificial intelligence. I've tried to recreate some places in Kyoto, and you can see what it might look like in the future. And in just a moment, we're going to go into virtual reality and take a tour, and you can see what it's like to actually experience this in virtual reality. You see things called hotspots where you can click on them and get some more information about some things that you might see, like augmented reality advertising. You can click and go in between spots and see some of these places all around Kyoto. So for now, why don't we hop into virtual reality and see what that's like when you're wearing one of these headsets. All right, I've navigated to this My Hometown Project website inside of a browser inside of my headset, and I'm looking at the website, but now I'm going to actually hop into this world by just clicking on here and actually take a look around and kind of be in the future of Kyoto and learn a little bit about things that we might see assisted with technology in the future of tourism here. Things like augmented reality, advertising, or driverless cars, or perhaps delivery drones. But the coolest thing about making tours in this way is we can tell stories and actually put people into those situations. Actually, this tour was created with the assistance of generative AI and things like this video that I'm about to show you, and this actual environment was created with the assistance of artificial intelligence. And this will be the future me welcoming you to Kyoto. Let's show you that video right now.
Konnichiwa. Welcome to Kyoto, Japan, the heart of traditional Japanese culture and home to countless historical treasures. My name is Future Eric and I will be your tour guide for today. While much has changed in Kyoto over the years, it remains a city that is deeply connected to its past. And we will have the chance to experience firsthand the beauty and tranquility that has made it a beloved destination for visitors from around the world. So put on your walking shoes and get ready to explore the rich history and culture of Kyoto with me, Future Eric, as your guide. Let's think about the future of tourism as we take this tour in the year 2100. To the future Kyoto we go.
Right, so that was an artificial intelligence video based on some prompts and some editing, of course, on my part to make it a little more accurate and memorable and welcoming you to this area. And this scene is actually also created in generative AI, right? So now let's take a look at some of the scenes that and scenarios from which might happen in the future of tourism using these technologies such as augmented virtual reality, artificial intelligence. Kinkakuji is a very famous spot, one of the most popular temples in Kyoto, and this is a kind of stylized rendering of a future of this area. Notice how it doesn't change too much, right? I think this place will be pretty well preserved in the future. We might have some things with over tourism or climate change, what have you, but you'll notice that the actual grounds are kept pretty well intact, right? So we talk about the use and how this technology is going to be used, especially augmented reality and how it might work. I've created this video also.
Let's imagine what it might be like to visit this famous tourist spot in the future with the aid of augmented reality. Two people, John and Sarah, arrive at the Kinkakuji Temple in Kyoto, Japan. Both are equipped with augmented reality headsets that allow them to see and hear different things based on their personal interests. John is interested in history and architecture, while Sarah is interested in the spiritual and cultural significance of the temple. As they enter the temple, John's headset immediately shows him detailed information about the temple's construction and history. He sees virtual overlays of the temple's original layout and the materials used to construct it. Meanwhile, Sarah's headset shows her a spiritual tour of the temple. She hears the sounds of chanting monks and sees virtual overlays of the temple's important spiritual locations. She learns about the significance of each location and the rituals associated with them. Sarah is also able to participate in a virtual meditation session that helps her connect with the spiritual energy of the temple. As John and Sarah move through the temple, they continue to experience different tours based on their personal interests. John's headset shows him details about the temple's restoration after it was destroyed by fire, while Sarah's headset shows for the beautiful gardens and how they represent the harmony between nature and human creation. Although John and Sarah are physically in the same location, they are experiencing completely different tours based on their personal interests and the information provided by their augmented reality headsets. The technology has allowed them to create their own unique and personalized experiences at Kinkakuji here in Kyoto, Japan.
Right, so that was a video kind of giving you a scenario, what it might be like to visit this place in the future with your friends and actually have a different experience because different digital things are connected to these things, depending on your likes and your interests, and it's customized and curated just for you. We connect all these digital contents to actual physical places. Let's go back downtown and go to another location here. Let's see. Let's go to the bamboo forest, which is out in a place called Arashiyama. Right, and in this scenario, I've talked about the effects of climate change and over-tourism, because this is actually a nature spot on the edge of Kyoto. The temperature is rising in Kyoto. It's a valley. It's one of the hotter spots in the summer. Over time, even though bamboo is a fairly resistant and strong plant, this nature area has been ravaged over time and has had to be cared for and actually built up again from the ground up, repairing the natural environment from which it helped bring in tourism and affect it rather way. One last location to show you. Let's go out to the Kyoto countryside. Again, this place doesn't really exist, but in the future we talked about different things and look to signals to kind of help us and imagine the future of tourism in different ways. So I don't want to go back downtown, but we talk about the connection of future tourism in the Kyoto countryside connected to the dwindling population, the population decline issue, the birth rate, the low birth rate in Japan, and how that might affect more rural tourism moving towards the future, and how technologies can help things like that moving towards the future.
In the northern Kyoto prefecture of Japan, a number of lesser-known tourist spots have been neglected over the years due to population decline. Many of these locations were once popular with tourists, but as the local population shrank, the resources needed to maintain them dwindled. However, in recent years, immersive technologies like photogrammetry, digital twins, and augmented reality have provided a way to bring these locations back to life. Using these technologies, visitors can now experience these locations as they appeared many years ago. Photogrammetry, for example, is a process that uses a series of photographs to create a 3D model of an object or location. This allows visitors to see what these locations looked like in the past before they fell into disrepair. Digital twins take this concept even further, creating virtual replicas of these locations that visitors can explore in great detail. This technology allows visitors to interact with these locations in a way that would not be possible with physical visits alone, as the digital twins can provide a level of detail that is simply not possible in the real world. Finally, augmented reality can overlay digital information onto the real world, allowing visitors to see and interact with digital information as they explore these locations. This technology can provide historical information, fun facts, and other information that can enhance the visitor experience and bring these locations back to life. With the aid of these immersive technologies, tourists are now able to experience these lesser-known tourist spots in a whole new way. They can explore the history of the area, learn about its cultural significance, and experience the beauty of these locations as they appeared many years ago. This not only helps to bring these locations back to life, but also provides a unique and memorable experience for tourists who may be looking for something off the beaten path.
To the future of tourism and how technology can help offset some things looking towards the future, helping to solve some issues and problems. Right? I love how the AI took some of my prompts in this scene, and you actually feel like I'm in like almost like an anime stylized version. And this feels like I've been in many rural towns and villages all over northern Kyoto prefecture, and this feels like it could be one of them. It's very nice. All right, so that was a little tour of what it might be like going into the future of Kyoto using virtual reality and the project, My Hometown Project. There's a bunch of other tours on this project, and we are inviting other students all around the world to learn a little bit about the future of tourism and about storytelling through virtual reality. So please contact me. For example, you can visit my hometown of Tucson, Arizona, if you'd like as well. Right? This has been a video on the future of tourism through the eyes of virtual reality and augmented reality and other technologies, and the My Hometown Project. We will hopefully see you again in a future video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.